Good morning, viewers. This is Global Entertainment News TV. I am your host, Bisola, and welcome to our newspaper review segment. Let's start with the punch. Interpol joins EFCC in 1.3 trillion naira CBEX probes. Interpol joins EFCC in 1.3 trillion naira CBEX probes. Moving on to the next. Defense Minister, Service Chiefs review security strategies. Defense Minister, Service Chiefs review security strategies. Up to the next. Federation account allocation falls third straight month to 1.57 trillion naira. Federation account allocation falls third straight month to 1.57 trillion naira. To the next headline. Oil slump, Trump tariff puts Nigeria's economy to risk, says FG. Oil slump, Trump tariffs put Nigeria's economy at risk, says FG. Moving on to the next. Plateau killings, how militants attacked village near major army formation, says victims. Plateau killings, how militants attacked village near major army formation, says victims. To the next headline. EFCC crack down on other Ponzi schemes. Police shot CBEX office. Victims recount losses. EFCC cracks down on other Ponzi schemes. Police shot CBEX office. Victims recount losses. Up to next. Tinubu inherited economy on life support, says Umahi. Tinubu inherited economy on life support, says Umahi. To the next headline. 2027, I have capacity to be president, says Makinde. 2027, I have capacity to be president, says Makinde. Moving on to the next. Sanwo-Olu inaugurates courthouse for commercial dispute. Sanwo-Olu inaugurates courthouse for commercial dispute. Up to next. We will petition NFF over dad's unpaid wages, says Christian Chukwu's son. We will petition NFF over dad's unpaid wages, says Christian Chukwu's son. Moving on to next. Lassa fever kills 127 in 18 states. Lassa fever kills 127 in 18 states. The next headline. Hausa community backs Olubadan's removal of sacking Sasa. Hausa community backs Olubadan's removal of sacking Sasa. That's it for the punch. We move now to the Vanguard. Plateau, outrage grows over killings. Governor Mutfwang apologizes. Plateau, outrage grows over killings. Governor Mutfwang apologizes. Moving on to the next. Inflation rises to 24.23 in March. Inflation rises to 24.23% in March. Up to next. Trump's tariff, global oil volatility harming Nigeria's economy, says NMDPRA. Trump's tariffs, global oil volatility harming Nigeria's economy, says NMDPRA. To the next. Labour to FG, unemployment fueling kidnapping, militancy. Labour to FG, unemployment fueling kidnapping, militancy. To the next headline. Monitor Rivers So administrators' activities, Speaker Abbas tax oversight committee. Monitor Rivers So administrators' activities, Speaker Abbas tax oversight committees. Up to next. Easter, FG declares Friday, Monday public holidays. Easter, FG declares Friday, Monday public holidays. Moving on to the next. $1 trillion economy. NGE president tax banks to prioritize real sector lending. $1 trillion economy. NGE president tax banks to prioritize real sector lending. Up to next. PDP to Tinubu, Ondo not safe, declare state of emergency. PDP to Tinubu, Ondo not safe, declare state of emergency. To the next. Taraba, Ondo lead as Lassa fever death tolls rise to 127. Taraba, Ondo lead as Lassa fever death toll rises to 127. And that's it for the Vanguard. We move to the Nation. Ibas tackles NBA over 300 million naira hosting grants. Ibas tackles NBA over 300 million naira hosting grant. Up to next. Natasha rejects Agbakoba calls for out of court deal with Akpabio. Natasha rejects Agbakoba's call for out of court deal with Akpabio. To the next. Rising cost of living pushes inflation to 24.23%. Rising cost of living push inflation to 24.23%. To the next headline. Indigenous shipping firm get $350 million. Indigenous shipping firms get $350 million. Moving on to the next. FCCPC seals shop over rebadged rice with shortfall in market rate. FCCPC seals shops over rebadged rice with shortfall in market rate. Up to next. Atiku's coalition motive unknown to PDP, says Makinde. Atiku's coalition motive unknown to PDP, says Makinde. Moving on to next. Tinubu unveils LEAP platform to create 2.5 million jobs in 2 years. Tinubu unveils LEAP platform to create 2.5 million jobs in 2 years. And that's it for the Nation. We move to the Vanguard. Desperate Nigerians lose over 1.7 trillion naira to Ponzi schemes in 9 years. Desperate Nigerians lose over 1.7 trillion naira to Ponzi schemes in 9 years. Moving on to the next. Rivers vow to recover 300 million naira from NBA, threatens legal actions. Rivers vows to recover 300 million naira from NBA, threatens legal actions. Up to next. Inflation resumes upward trend, raises to 24.25% in March. Inflation resumes upward trend, rises to 24.25% in March. The next headline. Address pervasive killings decisively, Kagama tells Tinubu. Address pervasive killings decisively, Kagama tells Tinubu. Moving on to the next. Reps inaugurate 21-member committees to make laws for rivers. Reps inaugurate 21-member committee to make laws for rivers. Up to next. Autonomy. Court adjourns Agon's suit against federal state government. Autonomy. Court adjourns Agon's suit against federal state government. To the next headline. Natasha's sexual harassment allegation watery, contradictory, says Agbakoba. Natasha's sexual harassment allegation watery, contradictory, says Agbakoba. Up to next. 2027. PDP youth bicker on alliance as Makinde voice capacity to lead Nigeria. 2027. Atiku, PDP youth bickers on alliance as Makinde voice capacity to lead Nigeria. Moving on to next. IGP vows justice as Muftwang visits grieving Plateau communities. IGP vows justice as Muftwang visits grieving Plateau community. To the next. Nigerians dying due to Tinubu's incompetency, Atiku claims. Nigerians dying due to Tinubu's incompetency, Atiku claims. Up to next. Lagos says citizens spent 14 trillion naira yearly to power homes, businesses. Lagos says citizens spend 14 trillion naira yearly to power homes, businesses. And that's it for our newspaper review segment. Thank you for joining us today. Be sure to join us again tomorrow, same time, same station. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more news and updates on Global Entertainment News TV. I've been your host, Busola. Until next time, have a great day. Bye.